Vote 2023. Many Jacksonville voters are wondering right now who is watching their voting track record and why. Local political action groups have been mailing out flyers telling people the groups are keeping tabs on voting, not the candidates people are choosing, but rather how often these people are voting. This practice is entirely legal, but it is causing concern. News4Jax reporter Jim Piggott tells us among those expressing concern is the supervisor of elections.
Well, I know for me at least, it's been years since getting a report card in the mail, and that can be kind of nerve-wracking. Well, one group is actually sending these out about our voting records, grading our voting records, and that has people questioning, how can that happen? And it has the supervisor of elections calling for a change. This is a flyer arriving in some mailboxes. It lists a grade for the voter, and it says this is your neighborhood's average grade. The flyer is sponsored by Florida Watch PC. It says it will follow up after this election and states that the group doesn't know who you voted for, only that you voted, which is puzzling for Jack Hendricks and other voters.
Whether or not you should be judged on whether you vote or not, I don't think that's a legitimate concern.
It's also a problem for Supervisor of Elections Mike Hogan, who's received complaints about this and other groups doing similar things.
This disarms the voter when someone sends them information about how they've been voting. They may think in their minds, do they know who I voted for? But of course in Florida, I don't even know, the supervisors don't even know how a particular voter voted.
But the information seems very personal, and that's why voters are concerned about how it's being made public.
We don't grade voters. They just ask what elections has John Jones voted in, and I have to give them that information. We have to do it because it's a public record law. We have to follow the law, obviously. Don't like it, as you probably know in my voice. I'm disgusted with these groups because they do. They alarm the public and they scare the public.
Now, I reached out to the group sending these out for information and trying to get a comment from them. I've not heard back. And I want to point something out. Again, this is sent to me. And if you look at the grade, I got a C+. Well, I've voted in every single election since I've been eligible to vote. So a C+ really makes you wonder how accurate this is. Jim Piggott, Channel 4, the local station.